Good evening. It is Motivational Mondays. I hope your Monday started off in an awesome fashion and that continues throughout the remainder of the week for you. Before I get started, I know you all noticed the Pittsburgh gear. They're playing tonight. Go Pittsburgh. I'm sure someone's going to say, but last week you were a Patriots fan and before that you were a Saints fan. I must confess, the anointing is not on the gear. Plus, I love every team. But tonight, I'm especially rooting for Pittsburgh. And it's not because I've got 3 NFL fantasy players on the team. All right, the message I want to send out this week. I want you to focus on where you're placing your confidence. And I say that because I was listening to Elevation podcast today, and Pastor Furtick said something that was very important, and it resonated with me. And the question was, where are you placing your confidence? Is it in man? Is it in yourself? Or is it in something bigger than us? One of the things that we think about is having a lack of confidence or too much confidence where you're arrogant. And he attests that it's not a matter of too much or too little, but where you're placing the confidence. Okay? You have a calling, a vision, a dream that's been placed on the inside of you. And sometimes it scares us to think about accomplishing that dream. You start to think, am I capable? What has to happen in order for me to get this work done? And whether it's fear or lack of confidence, it becomes overwhelming. Sometimes to the point where it renders you paralyzed and you don't take any action either way. What I'm asking you to do this week is notice where you're putting your confidence. When the fear appears, is it fear because you're thinking that you have to perform, or you're depending on someone else to perform to make you successful? Their success determines your success. Or are you placing it in something higher than yourself? And understanding that when you submit to that and align with it, everything manifests the way that it should. So this week, be mindful of that. Keep your confidence. Watch where you're placing your confidence. And above all, don't place your confidence in anyone other than God, the universe, whatever you call that higher spirit or higher knowing. And trust that you having that confidence in something bigger than yourself brings a power that's outside yourself. The last thing I would tell you is this. If you're trusting to have that confidence, build that up with some competency. Confidence without competency is ignorance. You can't expect to be taken to the higher level, the next level, but you haven't done the work to sustain yourself there. So whatever it is that you're expecting to do, make sure you're building your competency in that area. If you're expecting to pass a test, study. If you're expecting to be hired at an organization, do the research to see what the requirements are. Do your part to make sure you're supporting that confidence with competency. Have a great week.